Hello and welcome to Magic in My Food. This is Jyoti Dalmia. Today I am making a homemade Greek style Mediterranean pizza and it's yum. It's totally yum. So let's begin with it. For the lovely pizza, I need to prepare the dough. Yes, that is the main ingredient of the pizza. From scratch, I am going to prepare. So, first take a small bowl and add sugar to it. Yes, I am going to ferment the yeast. Yes, I am giving the food to the yeast. So, here I am dropping some warm water in it. And to that I am adding the dry yeast. Yes, add dry yeast. Let it bloom, you can say. So it will bubble up and slowly it will bloom up. If it doesn't bloom up, discard it. It may be because of the hot water or it may be your yeast is old. So use a good quality yeast. And now take another big bowl. Take all-purpose flour. And to this all-purpose flour, I am going to add some salt. So here I am preparing the dough. So make a well in between and add some oil in it. Drop some oil in it. Rub the oil thoroughly into the dough. Just mash it up so that all the particle of the flour gets coated with oil. And now I am going to drop the activated yeast into it. Yes, drop the activated yeast into it and mix it up thoroughly. And with little water, we have to make a soft dough out of it. So make a soft dough. Don't make a hard dough. Make a soft dough. It should be a pliable dough. And now I am going to stretch the dough. That is the main thing. Previously, I was a bit hesitant in stretching the dough, but I realized that is the main part of the dough to work. So dust the floor or the silicone mat, whichever you are using. You have to just knead the dough. You have to just stretch it out and stretch the dough. You have to do this at least for 5 minutes. Stretch it out with the help of the base of your palm. Stretch it out, roll it and stretch it, and in this way the gluten will start working and this will help in binding of the air inside the flour. It will help in holding the air inside the dough. So now my stretching work is done and now I am going to grease my palm and tuck the dough into a ball and place it in a bowl which has a tight lid, or you have to place it in a big bowl because it's going to rise. So you have to place it in a big bowl and I am going to cover it with the cling foil. You can cover it with a lid even, but the lid should be tight. And I am going to let it rest for at least 2 hours. You have to proof the dough. Yes, that is, you have to rest the dough for at least 2 hours so that the yeast acts upon it. It aerates the dough. See how it has fluffed up after 2 hours. Can you see the air bubble? Yes, this is the perfect dough I require. I made the dough in the evening and now I am making the pizza in the night. So now see, I have just greased my hand. Slowly I am going to knead it softly and I am going to then divide the dough into 2 portions. So now I have taken a parchment sheet. You can do it directly on your baking tray, but I love to use the parchment sheet so that my oven tray is clean and tidy. I don't have to use much of strength in cleaning of the oven tray, especially in this lockdown. You have to do all the work. so I prefer using the parchment sheet. Just roll out the dough. You can do it with your hand, or as I am doing it with my hand even, and with the rolling pin even. Roll out thin because we want the crusty dough. We want a crusty, soft dough. Now prick the dough so that it does not fluff up from the middle. And now I am going to spread the pizza sauce or the marinara sauce. This is the market bought marinara sauce. You can make it at home even. Very simple, just grind the tomatoes, which I usually do. Add some salt, some garlic powder, some oregano, and boil it for at least 15 to 20 minutes and it would be done. And now I am spreading the vegetables. You can spread any vegetables you like. Since it's lockdown, whatever vegetables I am getting hold of, I am spreading that only. Here comes the capsicum, the tomatoes, jalapenos, some olives, black olives goes into it, and onions. And now I am going to crumble the hero of the dish. Yes, it's the feta cheese. I love the sari taste of the feta cheese. Just crumble and spread it out in a hearty way. Yes, sprinkle out lovely hearty portion of feta cheese over your pizza and some mozzarella cheese so that it forms a lovely color and it gives a beautiful look to your pizza. So my pizza is ready for grilling. Yes, I am going to grill this pizza. So here I am transferring the pizza to a baking tray. If you have done it already on a baking tray, you can directly put that baking tray into your oven. And this pizza is going for grilling. I am going to grill it for 10 minutes. So now it's done. See, lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. See how the crust has browned up. Lovely specks of the mozzarella and the feta cheese. They have cooked up so beautifully and it's looking so delicious. If you have basil leaves, you can sprinkle some fresh basil leaves. That would give beautiful taste to this pizza. And now I'm going to slice it. Now I'm slicing the pizza with the pizza slicer. It looks so yum. I can hear the crunchiness. See, I've just taken out the piece. See, it's looking so beautiful. Here I'm picking up one piece of it. And this looks so yummy, isn't it? So if you have liked it and enjoyed it, just go and make this lovely, delicious Greek Mediterranean pizza. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and post comments and queries. I would love to answer it. Thank you.